Welcome to the Playing Books podcast.
Great to be diving in again.
Today we're tackling a book that, well, a lot of people know. Maybe from childhood, maybe you've given it as a gift. Oh, The Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss.
That's right. Published back in 1990. And it looks like a kid's book, but wow.
Right. It's so much more. It's basically this rhyming guide to, well, life.
Yeah.
Fear, feeling alone, confusion, but also taking charge.
Yeah, it covers success, but it's fiction, a story in rhyme. But the advice is really solid.
Totally. So our mission today is to really unpack this, pull out the key bits that can actually help you right now, wherever you are on your own path.
It's surprisingly deep for such a whimsical book.
It really is. So think about this for a second.
Yeah.
Have you ever been right on the edge of a big decision, feeling excited, maybe a bit nervous about what's next?
Mm-hmm. That mix of feelings.
Yeah, that's exactly the kind of feeling this book nails.
It's pretty amazing how Seuss does that, isn't it? It takes these really big human experiences and just distills them into simple verse.
Simple but memorable.
Exactly. And the fact that it works for kids and adults, I mean, that just shows how universal the themes really are.
Definitely. Okay, so it kicks off with this huge burst of energy, right? Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away.
Yeah, pure potential. That feeling of a brand new start. It's infectious.
But it doesn't just leave you floating on optimism, does it? It immediately ties it back to you.
Right. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. It's so direct.
So empowering.
Yeah, it puts the control, the responsibility right in your hands. It's not about waiting around for luck.
Or for someone else to tell you what to do. It's about your resources.
And that line,
You are the guy who'll decide where to go.
that's the one. Bam. So direct.
And for you listening, maybe thinking about your next move, career, life, learning something new, that's such a core message, isn't it? You're driving this thing.
You're the architect. What I find really striking there is the push to be proactive. It's not just having the brains and feet.
You got to use them.
You got to actually choose and, move, which fits perfectly with learning, right? You can't just sit back. You have to engage, chart your own course.
Then it gets into actually making those choices. You look up and down streets, look them over with care.
Mm-hmm.
About some, you will say, I don't choose to go there.
It's about judgment, discernment, realizing not every shiny path is the right one for you.
Exactly. Being critical. I mean, think about today, information overload, so many options. Being able to look them over with care, that's essential.
Assessing the pros and cons.
Yeah, and that warning about the not-so-good street, it's a simple way of saying, be selective. Choose your influences, choose your direction carefully.
Okay, but what if you look around and honestly, nothing looks good? No street seems right.
Yeah, he covers that too.
And you may not find any you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town.
Sometimes you have to just make your own way. Forget the existing options. Right. Go off-road.
Right.
I've never felt that. Like the best option was just to create something new.
Definitely. It really speaks to, innovation, thinking outside the box. If the standard paths don't fit your goals or your values, well, maybe the most rewarding way is the one you build yourself.
Even if it feels a bit like heading into the unknown.
Especially then, maybe.
Yeah.
Which leads to that next part. It's opener there in the wide open air.
Ooh, I love that line. That sense of possibility when you step out of what's familiar.
But what's great is he doesn't just leave it there, all sunshine and rainbows. He immediately brings in the reality check.
Right. Things can happen and frequently do to people as brainy and footsy as you. Even if you're smart and capable, stuff happens.
It's not an unrealistic fairy tale.
No, definitely not. And the advice when that stuff does happen, it's so simple, but so good. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew.
Just go right along. You'll start happening too.
Just keep moving. Don't get stuck fretting. For you listening, when you hit those bumps, whether it's learning something new or just life, that's the key, right? Keep the momentum.
So how do we actually do that? Avoid the stewing.
Good question.
Well, I think it's about focusing on what you can control. Okay, this happened. What can I learn? What's the very next step I can take? Shifting from that passive worrying
To being active, problem solving.
Exactly. Find one thing you can do.
Okay, so then the book takes us up high. You'll be on your way up. You'll be seeing great sights. You'll join the high flyers who soar to high heights. That feeling of success, of achieving things.
Yeah, that high flyers image really captures it. Reaching your potential, connecting with others, doing amazing things. It's a natural drive.
And he even touches on the competitive side, right? Wherever you fly, you'll be best of the best, striving to be really good at something.
Mm-hmm. Mastery. But then, right away.
Reality check again. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't.
And that honesty, that acknowledgement that you won't always win, you won't always be number one. That's crucial for resilience, I think.
Totally. Which brings us to the less glamorous bits, the bang-ups and hang-ups.
Getting left in a lurch, feeling stuck when things go sideways.
It's so relatable. Can you think of a time you felt like properly in a lurch? What helped?
Oh, sure. I think everyone hits those points. Feeling stuck, facing something unexpected. What helps me sometimes is breaking it down, smaller steps,
Yeah.
and talking to someone. Just getting it out, getting another perspective can really unlock things.
Makes sense. And then there's the slump. Ugh.
And when you're in a slump, you're not in for much fun. Unslumping yourself is not easily done.
Anyone who's hit a wall with motivation or progress knows exactly what that feels like. It's hard work pulling yourself out.
It really is. Strategies for unslumping. Sometimes just changing your scenery helps. Or your routine.
Shake things up a bit.
Yeah. Try something totally different, even unrelated. It can reset your brain. And also just being kind to yourself, you know? Progress isn't always a straight line upwards.
That's a good reminder. Okay, then the book gets into confusion. Those places where the streets are not marked. Choices aren't clear.
Yeah, and you might sprain both your elbow and chin. That feeling of being totally lost, maybe overwhelmed by options or information.
Oh, yeah. Super familiar today, right?
Definitely. Information age problems. I think the key is just acknowledging the confusion is okay, and then actively trying to find clarity.
Ow.
Maybe break it down, like we said before, ask for help, get guidance. Sometimes just stepping back gives you a better view.
Right, and then, oh boy, the waiting place.
Yes, the waiting place.
That list is brutal.
Yeah.
Waiting for a train, a bus, the mail, the rain, a yes or no. Uncle Jake.
Yes, it perfectly captures that feeling of being stuck in neutral, just waiting for something else to make things happen.
Have you ever been stuck there? In that kind of limbo? What broke you out?
I think everyone visits the waiting place sometimes, but the book's reaction is so powerful.
No, that's not for you.
Exactly. It's this forceful shove reminding you that you have agency, waiting passively. That's how you stay stuck.
Take action. Any action.
Even a small step can break that paralysis. It's a huge message for anyone learning or trying to grow. Don't let waiting for the perfect moment stop you.
Be proactive. Don't get paralyzed by indecision or feeling like you're not ready yet.
Right. Doing something, even if it's imperfect, is usually way better than doing nothing while you wait.
Okay, so after the waiting place, we get to the bright places where boom bands are playing.
What a great image, that renewed energy, that excitement.
It feels like coming back to life almost, ready for anything under the sky.
Yeah, back to that optimism, but maybe earned this time. It also shows how important it is to, celebrate the wins. Big or small, keep the motivation up.
It's about fun, right? Fun to be done. There are points to be scored. There are games to be won. That joy of actually doing things, achieving stuff.
Winning games, getting recognition.
Yeah.
That feels good. It taps into that natural desire for achievement.
You know what's coming.
Always the realist, Seuss. Except when they don't. Because sometimes they won't.
And playing those lonely games. Sometimes you're putting in the work, but maybe nobody sees it, or it doesn't lead to that big public win.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So how do you stay motivated then? When it's just you?
Good question. What do you think?
Well, I think it has to come from inside then, finding satisfaction in the process itself, learning, growing, hitting your own goals, even if no one else knows about that.
Celebrating your own progress.
Yeah?
Okay, then he hits us with a big truth. All alone. Whether you like it or not, alone will be something you'll be quite a lot.
Whoa, yeah, that one lands. Periods of solitude are just part of it.
So how do you handle those times well? Constructively.
I think the first step is just accepting it, not fearing it. Alone time can actually be really valuable, right? For thinking, focusing, reconnecting with yourself.
True. Developing ways to be okay, even good, with being alone seems like a key life skill.
Definitely. And he acknowledges it can be tough when you're alone, scary even.
Yeah, but on you will go, though the weather be foul. Onward up many a frightening creek.
It's about pushing through, even when it's hard, and even when you're doing it by yourself, that perseverance.
So for you listening, when you hit your own frightening creeks, What keeps you putting one foot in front of the other?
For me, it's often about purpose. Why am I doing this? Believing in the value of it, remembering the why can really pull you through the how.
Remembering the why. Good one. The book also touches on, like, social stuff, getting mixed up with many strange birds.
Huh. Yes, and the advice to step with care and great tact.
Because life's a great balancing act. It's a nice little reminder about needing social smarts, navigating relationships.
Absolutely. It's a skill you never stop learning. Empathy, thinking about others, finding that balance in how you interact. Simple advice, but profound.
And then near the end, that amazing almost guarantee.
It-
And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed.
98.75% guaranteed.
I don't-
love that little fraction.
Me too. It makes it feel more real somehow. Like, yeah, it's mostly up to you, but hey, stuff happens.
But the overall feeling is just so positive. Belief in you, the reader. Belief in your potential.
And it all comes together in that final push. You're off to great places. Today is your day.
Uh-huh.
Your mountain is waiting.
So, get on your way. Back full circle to the beginning, but now you're ready.
Charged up with all this wisdom, ready to face your own mountain.
It's such a great metaphor for whatever challenges or goals you have waiting for you. It leaves you feeling, motivated.
So the big takeaway, just like Dr. Seuss says, you really do have the brains, you have the feet, you get to choose your direction.
Embrace the whole journey, the ups, the downs, the confusing bits. Learn from it all.
And definitely don't get stuck in that waiting place. If this whole deep dive has got you thinking and you want that full Seuss experience, we really do encourage you. Go buy a copy of Oh, the Places You'll Go.
Yeah, hold it in your hands, read the rhymes out loud. It's worth it.
And, maybe check out Dr. Seuss Enterprises online. Share what you love about the book. Use the hashtags. Connect with other fans.
But more than anything,
Yeah, more importantly, let these ideas actually work in your life. We challenge you listening right now. What's that next step you can take? Embrace that unknown thing you've been avoiding. Get on your way to your great places.
remember, the path won't always be easy or clear, but like the book shows, you've got what it takes inside you to navigate it. Keep learning, keep growing, go find those great places.
Thank you so much for joining us for this exploration of, Oh, the Places You'll Go.
It's been fun revisiting this one.
Yeah, definitely. We really hope you'll follow and subscribe to the Playing Books podcast for more deep dives into fascinating books.
And if you found this valuable, or maybe just inspiring, please share it with someone else who might appreciate it.
Until next time.